Another reason why it is definitely important that you are doing that challenge that I previously stated, or that exercise, is because by doing this, this allows you to focus on your applications and your development while you are away. See, previously, when you go to like your computer or you go to your phone and you got to work on a project, you would have to work in code. Since you would have to work in code, you would then have to really know if the code that you have is going to work properly, right? Um, if this is that, then do this, right? Typing that up, having the brackets and all that structural stuff. It's annoying. By having AI do the work, you simply have to speak it properly, right? So as long as you have it written down in the order that it's supposed to occur, and as long as you are descriptive in explaining the UI, you can write it all down on a napkin or a piece of paper, right? And be able to then translate that information to an AI relatively quickly and easily. For example, when I'm away at work, we are not allowed to bring phones to the further into deeper into the facility, as most jobs probably don't let you bring phones, unless you're at a desk job. Okay, but we work with chemicals. So, number one, you don't want your phone to get messed up if somehow chemicals get on you. But number two, you don't want to get exploded or burned if chemicals fall on you. You don't want to activate your phone's explosion, to disintegrate the battery, thus exposing you to a explosive fire. Again, if chemicals get on you. So it's really for safety, guys. It's really for your safety. Okay. But nonetheless, I can't bring the phone. Solution: I can bring loose leaf paper. I could bring my notebook, small pieces of notebook. What I typically do though is, just to mitigate the issue even further, I go to the what we consider the control room, and I go to the printer, and I take out white paper, and I fold that into about 12 sections, and I use those sections as my note taking section. So yeah, I used that piece of paper. Let me make sure this is on. Yeah, I use that piece of paper to take my notes. I use that piece of paper to draw my doodles. That's going to make my layout look good. And then once I go for my break or once I return home, I can then translate all that information very quickly to the AI of my choosing. So again, doing that activity, doing that exercise puts you in the mental state of being able to set yourself up in a way that will allow you to communicate to the AI so that you can mitigate issues, right? The more clear you are, the more descriptive you are, the higher your chances of getting what you want relatively early in the creation phase of your application or your website or what have you.